Hello friends, I have come up with yet another video today. In today's video, I would like to be discussing Unit 4 and Unit 5 of Construction Management. So in Unit 4 in the class, I have discussed about contracts and tenders, and Unit 5 is about the linear programming problem. So the Unit 5 is partially theoretical and more of problematic. Okay, and Unit 4, as you know, is completely theoretical. And I have covered most parts of Unit 4, with the exception of Workmen Compensation Act and Contract Labor Act. So we will be looking at those topics in today's presentation, but not in complete depth. So I came up with this idea of doing a video because we are left with very less time, and then we would be moving into the second internal exam, and then you would be busy with so with your lab exam preparations and many other things. So probably it won't be possible for us to have more classes after the second one. So let me share the screen with you all, and you could see some of the topics here. So here, this is about the CMFI. I mean the not CMA, this is construction management actually. So these notes were made when the subject name was construction management and administration, but this is similar to construction engineering and management. Okay, so let me also have a look at the problem which which is very important. This was an assignment question that is solve the following linear programming problem using the simplex method. So you might remember this is the same question which I have given you for assignment, for unit 5. This is the question related to the cursor wise channel of YouTube. Okay, so I'll also be embedding the link of that YouTube video in the description box. Okay, please make sure that you work out this problem. Okay, because I do not know whether we would be having another class to discuss this particular problem. Okay, I know it's very unfortunate that I may not be able to discuss the question, but please go to the solution in the YouTube video, and we have this hard copy of the complete working out over here. Okay, so this is about the linear programming problem. I would not be able to go into further details into this here now. So let us get to Unit 4. Okay, so Unit 4, as I have already discussed about contracts. Okay, so you're pretty aware of all these topics. Okay, you see, problems can may not be able to be discussed over over in online mode. Okay, you can go through the solution through the YouTube video, and if possible, most probably I should also be making a video with complete working out. Okay, so that would also come as handy. But as of now, the video which I have already shared is a very is very helpful, and it has been helpful to many others who have expressed their gratitude in the comments section of that video. Okay, so even a layman person should be able to understand the problem after watching that. So, okay, so I couldn't see any better need as of now to create another video. Okay, let us just go into the gist of Unit 4, contracts. So I have given most of these things already in the notes, and some new topics like project delivery method. So project delivery method, we have this PPP, which is known as public-private partnership. Okay, PWD over here stands for Public Works Department, and I have already given details about tender form, tender documents, tender notice, and work order. Okay, these topics are also there in Gehlot and the textbook. That is construction planning and management by Gehlot and Dheer. Okay, so you have this Workmen Compensation Act and Labor Act. Okay, so I'll be also including the links of web pages where you will be getting more details on both of these. Okay, you have already seen regarding the different type of construction contracts. Okay, all these five types have been discussed already in the class at large. Okay, just you can have a look on these things. Okay, you have this suitability, merits and demerits. Okay, if you check the WhatsApp group, I have already shared the PDF of of these files. Okay, PDF of these particular topics. In fact, so all the things have been discussed here. Okay, and just let us look at other topics here. Now you have the types of tender as open tender, limited tender, single or restricted tender. Okay, contract document which I've already discussed, notice inviting tender, tender form, okay, drawings, and then specifications. Please have a look at all these topics. Okay, we never know which topics could come in the examination. Okay, important conditions of contract, which I felt is really very important. Okay, I have discussed this at large in the class already, and you have these project delivery methods which I couldn't cover much. Okay, apart from the ones mentioned in the syllabus, we have in this particular subject matter, we have design, bid, build, construction management at risk, design, build, bridging, PPP, and integrated project delivery. Okay, these are not part of the updated syllabus which we are looking at. Okay, but I have let me give you the full forms of the questions which I had included in the assignment. So PPP stands for Public-Private Partnership. BOT stands for Build, Operate, Transfer. BOOT stands for Build, Own, Operate, and Transfer. And SBOO stands for State, Build, Own, Operate. Please make sure that you note down the full forms. Okay, and a basic explanation would be there available over the web. Okay, please have a look at all those things, right? Some of the things here you can see about BOT and its variants. Okay, and stages of awarding a contract. Actually, I could see one question in a previous paper regarding the stages of awarding a contract. Okay, so this process, which can be summarized as follows. Please go through these points. Okay, preparation of the contract document, advertising the tender, a tender notice in the newspaper, then pre-bid meeting. Okay, a meeting between the contractor or between the government officials, then submitting tender by the contractor, and then it is being studied by the owner. And most of the cases, the owner is the government of India. And clarifications regarding specifications. Finally, preparing comparative list of all those contractors who have submitted the tenders, then trying to choose the one which is at least cost, and then finally the contract is awarded. Okay, so please make sure that you are going through this stages of awarding a contract. Okay, this could prove to be very important for your session and examination. Okay, so this is about the unit 4. Then you have unit 5, which is optimization. Okay, so linear programming problem or optimization. So you can see optimization is a selection of best element with regards to some criteria from set of available alternatives. So we are actually basically looking at optimizing the resources here. Okay, and linear programming is a technique for determining an optimum schedule of interdependent activities in view of available resources and constraints. So resources, okay, and time constraints. So these are the inputs. Okay, we need to make sure that both of them are optimized. And programming is just another word for planning, and it is referring to the process of determining a particular plan of action from amongst several alternatives. Okay, and all the relationships involved are linear because you could see the linear graphs, right? And so formulation of LP problem. LP stands for linear programming problem. Please make sure that you go through all this because I have included the PDF. I have sent it on the WhatsApp group. Please make sure you go through it. Then there are some applications of LP. I have given one question on the importance of linear programming problem in optimization. So you can get that answer in this PDF. Okay. Graphical method of solving is quite simple. It is similar to one which you have learned in lower classes. Okay, you need to be plotting the graphs. Okay, and then showing the boundary conditions, the feasible region. Okay, accordingly. Again, for these also, you could refer to the some of the YouTube links which I have already shared. Okay, because of the time constraint, and even I'm not having much time now to go for a full-fledged explanation into all that. Okay, so these are some of the problems on formulation of LP, and one problem on simplex method, which I've already mentioned to you. Okay, you could go through some of the theory concepts which are required in order to do the problem on LPP simplex method, and also the big M method. Okay, now big M method, I think it has been newly included in the syllabus. Okay, if time permits, I would be able to give an explanation. In any case, I have also included the YouTube link for that particular problem as well. Okay, and okay, you can see the relevant notes in unit 5, and here you will be knowing about the entering variable, leaving variable. Okay, please, in case the explanation in the PDF appears confusing, please stick to the videos alone. Okay, don't try to bombard yourself with too much of information and later getting confused and not knowing what to do. So just in case these appear to be somewhat complex, okay, you can please refer back to the videos. Okay, so just need to know about some basics, theoretical part also in linear programming, like the importance of linear programming. Okay, advantages of linear programming. You could just memorize few points with understanding. Okay, because these kind of questions can come in the short answers. Okay, and yeah. So let me just check out if I have missed out on something. So this video was just a very casual one, okay, covering unit 4 and unit 5, and you could look at this particular problem for LPP using the simplex method. Okay, this I have already included in the YouTube video. Okay, please, guys, I think I couldn't do the problem both for B section and A section as well. Okay, we don't know if we have time tomorrow. But please make sure that you go through everything. Okay. Again, there might be I might be posting another video on how to go through the exam. Okay, uh, and please make sure that you be very honest while attempting the internal examination. Please do not resort to copying. I've tried to make things as simple as possible. I know there are challenges with regards to the numerical problem, but there are two numerical problems, one on the crash cost time analysis. Okay, please solve the very first problem given in the Gehlot and the textbook on cost time analysis. Okay, and for LPP, you can please practice the problem which you can see on the screen. Okay, I'm pretty sure that if you go through the video 3 times and try to practice the problem 3 times, you should be able to get it. In fact, I think in the very first attempt you should be able to understand it, but to know the all the sequence of steps and how the problem has been dealt, it might take 3 attempts. Okay, you may have to go through the whole video clip 3 times, but it's really worthy because you can understand the concept. Okay, for crash cost analysis and the very first problem of Gehlot and Dheer, you can refer to the video solution of a different problem. You can use that method instead of the method available in the textbook, because I could find the YouTube method easier. Okay, I'll be making sure that I attach all the relevant links in the description box. Please make sure that you give your best in the second mid examination. uh, First mid was a disaster for some of the students. Some have worked really well. I cannot ensure whether I'd be taking best of the two or it would be average. In most of the cases, most probably it would be average of your first two mid exams. Please give your best shot for the second mid, and if possible, I'll be uploading another video on how to prepare for the examination, and with some of the expected questions that you can think of appearing in the exam. Okay, please give your best shot. I'm requesting you again and again, because you are in fifth semester, and this subject is quite tricky one. Okay, because problems are a bit difficult. Okay, as I had already informed you, this subject was earlier for the seventh semester, and it has been come down to fifth semester. We only hope that in some areas you might have a little bit of ease when it comes to the session and examination. Okay, because of the fifth semester. So best of luck for all of you. Okay, Go through the problems, give your best shot. Okay. Thanks, one and all.